Welcome on back, everyone. giving you another episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles free on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So last time, cause we took on one of its standard quests called To Face Forward, and turned out in the end because we just collected enough, but more of these point stickers just so that we could accomplish our goal here, but just winning. But turns out in the end, because several a lot of these people, several of these characters were actually getting more, but 999 points. But that's what we're looking at here. So far, so good.
That smells gorgeous.
Anyway, let's go on right ahead and step on launch the project, knowing what we need to be doing around here. So, you know what? I think there's one more thing that I must go and show you throughout this episode. I want to go ahead and check it with the accessory real quick. So, there's a new accessory that we got here for today since we finished the standard quest. So, we were actually able to go and have people go and learn this accessory called Warp Crystal, which I never actually heard about it, what it does before. It says it boost damage down by 40% from enemy defeated to a maximum of 250%. But you know what? That looked like a good accessory to go and equip with each character. So somehow it gives like enough juice so that the damage should increase up higher rate up to 40%, but let more frequently. But well, I'm excited to go and have less and more of these characters go learn it, but let's see now. Now, we want to go and keep the solid week going on. You know what, let's go get rid of... Hold on, no, that will stay on. That will stay on. Okay, well, we got Steam Bell. Can we go get rid of that? Okay, you know what? No, that will stay on. That will stay on. Okay, so check it out with Senna. So, let's go and get her something strong. Okay, so you know what? We'll go and give her the Warp Crystal. That's something that Senna can go learn. And that's about it. So we're now done. And let's see what we got going on. So you know what? Now we'll have one of Senna attack decreases by 699. So what she does need is the ultimate counter free, would deal 120% attack damage when you take damage. So yeah, that's what Senna should go learn. So let's have her get the ultimate counter free, and that's basically how we look here. So now let's go ahead and check in with class and everything. Let's see what's new, okay? So is it seem like that Mio is going to lose 48 of the healing power, so we don't want that. We don't want that to go to waste. Okay, so none of these cannot go to waste. Alright, so well, I reckon that we keep everything there. And check it out with Uni. Okay, well, nothing is available yet. Not in a slice occasion. Okay, so it seems like that like Tyon needs to stick to using the one called Heavy Guard. Okay, so Lance is the Lance. What weapon are you holding? I don't quite remember actually. Or what weapon you use? Oh, actually, I think you're using the Sword Fighter. That's already got equipped already. Okay. So I think that Lance should hold on with the Sword Fighter. That's one of Northgrave's weapons at all times. Okay, so what Senna got equipped is the one that's called the one. Oh, hold on, what is it called? The Lone Exile. Okay. So let's go and check in. Okay, so I feel we're all set here. I mean, these characters are looking pretty set and ready to go. So what we're looking at here, so Fiona is on level 61, I'm assuming. So you know what, let's go ahead and switch classes. So we want to make sure we switch with Eno, just to make sure that we get her up in full train. So what we have left here is 29 of the HD Ether Cylinder Plus. So we're not going to expand on upgrade to Eno Swap right now, because we already 50% are getting everything on this left section of this area. So I reckon that we go and keep on exploring around here in Ionis, seeking out to find more of the HD Ether Cylinder Plus, whatever we can find. So that's about enough that we can chew on, but because we did like spend our time a moment to check in, just to equip accessories on these characters, and now we are ready to go and set out here. So what we can start by doing now is head on to the barracks. Okay, so we're settling down at the barracks, go to discuss and see what's available for today. So it turns out that we're seeing no new standard quest for Colony Mew. So this is Colony Mew Salute. So let's see what these characters have to say. But Colony Mew and Salute is a different than the way we did it in the rest of Agmates, isn't it? You mean that the whole trust of your crew, trust yourself, thing that they do? Yeah, that's the one. Good memory, Uni. Just wait, it keeps going. Trust and victory, all hearts as one. We'll make it together. Ooh, check you out there, Uni. Nicely remember. Yeah, well, it's truly stuck in my head now. It's really a warm up. It's a way in there, you know. Hey, why don't we all do it? You mean the Mew salute with the words and stuff? Yeah, I think it's got a good ring to it. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to actually do the whole thing. I'm fine either way, I guess. Yeah, I'm not doing it. If Fiona calls I die of embarrassment, I will also pass. Oh, come on, you guys. For the way things are going with the all heart at one part, there might be a bit of a washout. I fear Senna. Man, shame. Okay, so each team experienced 100 experience points. Nicely done. Alright, so the next up is nicknames. Hey, Lenlen. Please don't. But why, Lenlen? Don't you like your name, Lenlen? You keep that up and I'll start to calling you Yon. How about that? Just to kill me and be done with it. So me and Ivy, no, maybe. And I'm Sensen. Meow. Sound like a bird call. These all don't exactly trip off of the tongue, do they? And for Tyon? Tai? On? Tyon? Yep, that's the one. But that's just my name. Okay, well, Tyon is just his name. Well, he doesn't quite actually need a nickname. So it seems like we're all done here. So there's more to get finished around here in Colony Mew. So let's get on track and on knowing what we gotta be doing. So talking to Ayasa, I wonder why I can't handle things as well as Irma did. Because if you're not Irma, you had to define your own way of doing things. If I knew what that was, I would have done it ages ago. I'll be blunted with you, with a Fiona need is Irma not a lieutenant. I can't just take her place. I know that well enough. But the Irma is not here anymore, so we have to support the Fiona as the best that we can.
Some relationships changed.
Okay, well, there's more than a lot changing around here in Colony Mew. So let's just go and scatter out the place and just going around exploring Colony Mew and just to seek out and asking questions on knowing what new info we're gonna be getting into. So let's go and move around here. So we need to like seek out finding if there's gonna be any new info around here. So let's go ahead and look at this map real quick. So it turns out that we can't figure out what's below here because one of these whatever those things are. Okay, well they look a little bit like dividers, but yeah, well one of these fences were blocked. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just seek out and find more of those info. So I will see you once we find out if there's gonna be any more new info around here. So see you back. Alright, now there's one of this chat from Michaela. Dr. Irma was such a liar. She said that she survived alongside us. Okay, keep talking to her. I know Fifi has said that she do her best, but is she really gonna be okay? Also, if everything that rested on her, what that would happen if she wasn't gone one day? I catch you just drifter, but what's the other dude to just stressing about something that's not even happening? Oh, I suppose that you're right. But for some reason, I feel even more on edge than when we still had to fight. Okay, well, that's all she had to spit through her mind. So it seemed like that we did spot on witness to see what's inside that container over there. So let's just keep on exploring everywhere elsewhere around here in this whole colony and just seeking out what we gotta be doing here. So there gotta be out somewhere more to go around here. So let me just check in to make sure that there's not any info missing around here. So give me a sec. Alright, so there's another person we could talk to, and his name is Tello. So maybe we didn't actually find a new lieutenant. But the Fiona's got herself out of the dumps at least, and I'll support her 100%. An actual sticker hunter really got people fired up, so yeah, I think I will do okay. Alright, now, I think I just look all around here in Colony Mu, and I don't quite think there are actually any new info recently, because it seems like that we already finished what's going on around here in Colony Mu, and brought no info. But we're just gonna keep a look at just to making sure that there are not any new info that we're missing around here. So we just gotta keep on exploring every colony and seeking out what we gotta be doing by any kind. Okay, so we can take low proportion damage if we wanted to. And let's just check in here. So it seems like that we just come across between the gateway to the Colony Mu and out of here out of nowhere. So it turns out because there are no sign of people that we can talk to around here in Colony Mu. Yeah, I think that Colony Mu is finished. So you know what, we don't have to do anything around here in Colony Mu. So you know what, we should go do something else. So what else do we not do lately? So let's just check in with this map, and we'll make sure that we look to see what else needs to be done around here. So I recommend we go to either region and figure out whatever places we want to go. So let's go to Landmark and see what kind of colony we can knock out. Okay, because there are several of these colonies we need to get done around here. So let's check out with Colony 9 and see what's new. Alright, so we just want to make sure that we find any new info going on in the next colony. So let's look forward to it. Anyway, let's jump on right into a conclusion. So every time that we finish on completing any info, so we keep on going to the main story, and then once we finish on going to the main story, then we'll come back to every colony that we already accomplished, and somehow we'll be able to, we'll be able to see what new info we can resolve on these people. So let's just go ahead and look forward to that. And yeah, let's just seek out on doing what we must do by finding any clues around here or whatsoever. Okay, so it seemed like that Rold had something new to say. I always have thought that Xeon was well suited to be a commander. Seems like that the bad vibes between him and Kaita has gone away too. That's a bond to make him more approachable. I figure a lot of that is thanks to the Kaita influence too. Yeah, all in all, I think that they make a pretty good team. Okay, so we're not seeing any new info, but I recommend we keep looking around the place just to see what else is going on.
This place where humans go for refueling?
Okay, so I think Eastman got something new to say. So we talked to Eastman. Now we got Potato to eat the Infinity. It had a bit of a boost, I think. As a result, I think that we'll be able to take out Mobius in the say fight ticks. Okay, well, so it turns out that we're not seeing any new info going on around here. So I think we need to come back later. So let's go and do a split again.
Moving in sync. Right, Tile?
Alright, well, check the plan because I want to go get one of this ether cylinder perk before we go and press on. Okay, well, that's one of this HD ether cylinder plus that I was missing this whole time. So now I'm moving on back to map. So I really think we should go on ahead and scatter out the place. Just seek it out on finding more of these ether cylinder plus around here. So there's 3 more on this area. So let's go and scatter them out just to find them. So we're gonna try out the Kole pool camp. So that's where we can start. Alright, and we'll go and find more HD Ether Cylinder plus fair by clearing out several of these enemies. Well, you know what? These are enemies named Baruka, Skeeter, may seem quite easy to kill. Because it seems like that we gotta stay on task here because we're gonna have to keep on making the best of it by just finding all of the ethers. Alright, because we need to get more about 50, and then we'll go do more upgrade with Eno. But it seems like that we gotta get more than that. Alright, that's a lot we need to get catching up on. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at this map real quick just to make sure that we're going the right way. So I think we gotta be moving somewhere down at the south somewhere. But actually, wait a minute. Now there's something going on the west. So I think there is another HD ether cylinder plus there that I reckon that we go and find that place where it's at. So let's do this. Now how do we get up there? Oh yeah, so I think we gotta go and move up this hill because we have the ability to go and scoop up above this hill of this sand desert. And of course we could wait a minute. Now there's a container over there. So where the heck is that container at? Okay, so there's the container. So I reckon that we go and see what's inside that container. Yeah, well, let's go get right after to that.
Find his keepers.
Okay, you need that's not your final keeper. That is Sinner's keepers.
Good thing we found this.
Okay, so now how do we get down there? So I reckon that we go find somewhere soft to land. Okay, we're just seeing all of these mountain mechanics, and that's all we can look at here. So I'll be right back. Alright, so here we go. So we were able to approach the smart Googles. So let's go ahead and take them out as long as we're pretty powerful and all. So we'll get much stronger and gain a little experience and see what each enemy jump on the floor. I mean, they can go and jump something good inside of it. Alright, well that can be put in good use for crafting game later on in the near future in base of top things. Alright, now let's go to the map real quick. So we got more by 32. So there are still more and more of these ether spears that we gotta get right after too. So let's go and move further below down into southwest from here. Yeah, so I think this is where we go and spot on. So you can see this yellow glow. So that go and lead to our conclusion. So this is where we go and get to one of this ether cylinder plus. So without further ado, let's go on ahead and approach to it. Alright, so we are getting halfway there. So we're getting close to where we need to be.
We'll be done in a blink.
Alright, and here we are now. So we're now here next to this fight with the Leatherbowl. Alright, so we'll go clear those guys. And once we do that, so we'll go and fully awaken just to go and harvest one of this ether cylinder plus.
Now we can make Eno even more champy.
I mean, that's more of enough that we can manage here because we're getting here at the best possible all of these ethers. So it turns out there are no HD ether cylinder plus with no ether spears. So wait a minute, now there's one more coming down at the south somewhere. So we should probably go and pick that up too. Alright, well let's go and pick it up right now. So there's one down here, I'm assuming, yeah. So let's go and move down some. So we'll move down further. Okay, so wait, now we gotta go and clear one of these enemies. So these are solid Crabbles. Okay, because the mere solid rock and a less more mechanic over here, because you never know what you see them, because it's interesting to me to see how these solid travelers can just go ahead and camouflage themselves, so that way you couldn't actually see what the enemy is, because these enemies are made of rocks. Okay, so we did experience 34 ethers. Okay, and that is the music that I already got on my outro. So let's go ahead and pull up a map real quick and see where we're heading. Okay, I think that's all. So we did collected enough ethers. So let's go to here, and we want to go and find this next colony somewhere. It's the next colony that we can start warping to. Let's just check in. Okay, so this is colony 4. So where's colony Lambda at? Okay, so I don't think it's in this map. So wait a minute. So we kind of knew already where to find this portal to the land of challenge. So I'm starting to be curious over here. So where the heck is this next colony at? Okay, so this is colony Iota. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out where colony Lambda is. So give me a sec. Okay, so someone back here in the canteen. So I'd rather prefer that we go and come back to the colony Lambda again and check in to see if any new people have something new in their info. So without further ado, let's go ahead and seek out unknown what we need to be doing around here. So I recommend that we go ahead and find out if anybody have a new standard quest available. Now is the time we go around and seek out what we gotta be doing, but looking around here, but just find some more answers. But let's just hope we get some more info from these people. Well, I sincerely hope that we find out if they have any new info. So let me go ahead and check back to making sure if there are any new info that we can solve to one of these people. Okay, well, be right back. Alright, so the next person to talk to is named Kyrie. So let's go and talk to Kyrie. Yeah, I already asked Zeno to make me a special training regimen. A predator as ever, aren't you, Kyrie? Yeah, Zeno's the strongest in my team. I'm no match for him in the slice. But still, I want to get stronger like him so that I can protect everyone. I may rely on others now, but one day I'm gonna be a leader that can stand shoulder to shoulder with the Futa and Zakra.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Okay, well that's good to hear. Alright, so it turned out that I was going around in the colony, not seeing any new info going on available here, but it seemed like everything seemed peaceful. So it felt like that nobody had a new info, but you know what? Yeah, I feel we're gonna have to come back in case that we finish the main story, or unless we finish chapter 6, then we'll come back and do this colony later on. So yeah, so let's just get knocking our sauce up, alright? Because it turned out that we gotta like get every colony finished around here, whenever we can go. So let's go to colony Tau up next. So I'll be right back. Okay, now what we're looking at over here is another this ether sphere that we gotta go and pop open. So let's go ahead and clear one of these Baruka fleers, and we'll probably go and get to that ether sphere later on while we get several of these enemies cleared. Alright, so we're gonna put more muscle to our thinking skills a little bit and just keep on pushing to our limit through to kill one of these Barukas. Okay, well, Barukas sound like a Baraka, if you ask me. Okay, so we only got half a push of damage, so let's keep at it, let's keep stunning. And there we have it, so we did conquer it. And we get no experience points whatsoever.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Kion?
Alright, so what we're looking at here, because we did get more, but that 40, okay, well, dang, that's a whole lot.
I'm reading another ether sphere.
Okay, well, that's a lot that we gotta get catching up here, so that's one of this ether sphere we got. Okay, now, moving on. Okay, so now, since we're super powerful and all, and we're on level 69, so we can actually go ahead and slide down this rope And going and checking in further below, there is a container that we can collect. So let's go collect one of our prize.
Funny finding one.
And we're picking up here is silver Nopon coin, not even gold. Okay, well that's more that we can carry. Well, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do with all of this money because it seems like that we're saving good use in case if we want to go do more shopping at the other market. So there's one more thing I'm missing here. So what else are we missing? Now, where's that ladder at? Is there a ladder somewhere that we can climb down? Because I'm thinking we are missing one of this HD Ether Cylinder Plus somewhere. Which is kind of tricky to get to. But you know what? I think we gotta start all over. Because I think I messed up. Because we were supposed to go and not move further back down somewhere. But you know what? It's kind of felt awkward that way in a less embarrassing way. But I'll check you back later on. So give me a sec. Okay, so up to the surface there is a soldier hut.
Would you mind?
Okay, so at least Noah can do the honors. So we'll just go ahead and send this soldier hut into his restful spirit, where he go and rest in peace with the others. Okay, so they'll go give us more about the 30. Well, that's a little by little that we can increase. Alright, now still we're getting half warmer to the ether spear, so we're gonna have to keep on climbing up these vines more. And once we do that, so we'll go and check in because there are several of these Cocteau Score is that what I'm saying their names correctly? Okay, so these Cocteau Scores need to be taught painful lessons. So let's go get the Gale Slash going. So someone did lock on with the final attack to go use Daze. Alright, so these guys aren't too bad actually because we're on level 69 and all. I mean, we can kill one of these creatures no problem. So let's get this Blossom Dance going. Oh, okay, now that's one killed. And we're down to the last count to go and kill this Cocteau Score. So this Ether Spear is going to be worth a lot of cylinders. So, you know what? Yeah, we're going to get the best amount of all. So, we're going to get Fusion going. We're going to get the more Blossom Dance. Alright, so we're going to keep at it. So, you know what? I'm going to go to my Ouroboros, so we'll finish it off a lot faster. So, let's get the Earth Crush going. Okay, so we did go for one break. But actually, you know what? I think I can go use one of the Dino Upper in case Tyon get the top of it. I can go ahead and blow down on it. But I hope this warp crystal is a warp of fortune to go and handle more things of just, you know, in case that we check in to see if Santa can actually go and take low proportion of 40% of her damage. Okay, but that's something I'm waiting to see what Santa can pull her own way through.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
But that's all I can think of. So let's go ahead and harvest some Ether Spears. But dang, that is a lot of Ether Spears.
Now we can make Eno even more champy.
Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, so take a look at what's going on in this map. Alright, well, that is a lot done here. So I feel we're ready to go move on. So let's just check it with map. And let's head on back to the Colony Tau. Alright, well, I recommend we go ahead and do one last of the standard quest and then we'll go and call it the end of the episode. I mean, sure, why not? I mean, let's just go and have a little bit more fun with it. Okay, so we're somewhere above here in the skies. So we need to find somewhere soft to land on. So let's find somewhere soft that we can land down to. Okay, so first thing that we start somewhere. Okay, you know what? That's not what I have in mind, but it will do. Okay. Okay, now at least we got 3 stars. So let's check it with Juniper. How have things been going, Juniper? Sorry? Oh, I was just thinking about what was going through the console of mine when she decided to expose us. I guess that we don't have the option of asking her about it now. She really did a number on you, and yet that you're still able to emphasize it with her. Well, I guess I'm just a little strange like that. Okay, so talking to Nanuka. In depth to be a colony iota survey of branches, you know. They show me just how vital it is to do your research. In times of uncertainty, data is a queen. I better get to looking into more than just the water quality. Alright, well, you go do that.
Huh?
So, does it seem like that Celine got something new to say? Honorine really appreciated the length that you guys went to, you know. What did we do? You sent off our Offseer for one. Honorine blaming himself for the Offseer's death. He'd been beating himself up about it for so long. It was painful to see. He'd found his way again now. Though the thanks to all you've done, it's above and beyond, really, it
I
is.
hope everyone's getting along.
Okay, so I think we got here more of these two people to talk to. So let's talk to the Honorine. So I still can't believe that the console players are for such fools. How could I be so blind? But at least I'm afraid it's no more. You ought to look to be a future now, not to wallow in the regret. You're right, of course, it's no time for the gloom and the bitterness. Look into the future, yes, I'll do just that. He's a perky one, that's for sure. Probably for the best right now. So chocolate with Carson? Wait, so the water from the spring of Ronald wasn't even special? It seems not. You're joking. So what was the point of us lugging ourselves all the way over there time after time? Friends that have been injured on that ship are all because we thought that the water would give us strength. Well, now that you want to head to the cause that you can get the water that's just as good practically on your doorstep. Okay, well let's just pick up what's left in the field. And we'll go ahead and continue on knocking out the last of the standard quest. And we need to go and find somewhere where we can rest assured. Okay, so it can't be over there. I mean, let's just check in. Let's go ahead and rest at the canteen. Alright, well, we can rest there if you like.
Yeah, you can't always give
Alright.
100%.
Well, yeah, that's definitely true. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take on the one that's called the No Pond are here.
Group chat first, right?
I think this should be the last one. Everyone commenting on how Colony Towel gained a few Nopon. Nopon are every place. It's true, Nopon very hardy people. But the locals are a bit afraid of them, it's a scene. I can't say I call any Nopon I ever met scary. If Honorine invited them, I'm sure that they can't be mad. Stuff in their faces, eh? And here I thought Manana was the only one capable of that. Hide of rudeness. Alright, enough of prattling, all of you. Shall we look into it then? Good idea. Let's talk to the Nopon as well. Okay, so this is something that's called the cultural exchange. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get the last of the standard quest at the city for later.
All aboard!
Right now, we should go and check in by pressing on the menu real quick. So, we're going to check in with quests. And this is something that's called a cultural exchange. Honorine arrived at Colony Town along with some Nopon, which are a rare sight there. Go check up on them. Alright, so, wait a minute, what is this reward we get here? Let's check in. Okay, so we get 6 of the silver Nopon coins. Alright, deal. Well, let's go and get settled. So, wherever we're going, so looking at this... Well, actually, you know what? I think it's over there somewhere. Or is it not? Hold on. Where exactly are we going? Okay, hold on. So let's go and activate that. So we have Juniper alongside with us. Okay, we don't need Eno for this standard quest. Honorine, do you have a second? I have it with you. Huh? How many times do I have to tell you? I do not have the time for this. But would like to eat meat, please. Would like to eat sweet, please. Forest is too scary and full of bugs. Please fix. What the? Whoa, what am I even looking at here? The ultimate Nopon fusion is rare to me. Juniper, I'm begging you, please, to do something about these fuzzballs. Like what? How you say such a thing when we come all this way for you? You didn't come for me, you came for yourself. I went to Colony 32 to learn a bit about machines. And all I got was the lousy Nopon. Whoa, just to chill for a second. Getting all that head up isn't gonna solve anything. Eating sweets is good for help an issue of anger management. I'm done. I'm just so done. Give me a minute and I'll boot them out. Or we could have resolved it with no boot necessary. Come on, Juniper. I can't believe that you're siding with them over me. Well, while we're here, why not listen to what they had to say? You good and understanding person. All we want to do really is help. Oh? What are you going to help with? We are very weird with the machine and we make a very interesting thing for you. The only thing that you made for us is a giant dent in our food supply that you walking stomachs. Meh? What a stint on honor. Okay, I am officially all Noponed out. Got into the check arm and me, I'm drying. You preserve food? Yeah, I had to do it in a hut, which is enough of a chore already. So I really do not have time for these jokers today. Oh, is that inconvenience? Oh, it's finally clicking, did it? Yes, you are an inconvenience to me, you fuzzy nuisances. Honorine, please calm down. I've never seen you like this. Look, drying and smoking meat takes a lot of work. Colony Tower is a special place. I know that to you, it may seem that our ways are inefficient, but yes, that's exactly why we here can help with the bill meet the smoker. What? But currently, a part of a smoker is a mission cure for visit to procure for us. If you could do something like that, why didn't you just say so? We are going to want to eat the meat soon, so smoker should be built to snap. Nope, can't talk to them. Nopon are always very devoted to fulfilling their own wishes. Okay, so if say we were to get to you the part you needed for the smoker, you'd be able to build it? Nopon always keep word, can rely on us. Okay, good. Honorine will need your help too. Fine, just for you, Juniper. You know, they aren't being malicious. Let's see if we can get these apart for them. Good luck.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Okay, well, we do have the parts for it, so let's go and talk to these guys. Do you bring the parts of the smoker for us?
What are we giving them?
Okay, well, we do have enough parts here. So, we got here is, what we got going on here? Okay, so I'll let you have one of this Sacatorius machine rifle. And what else we got here? So we got here, it's a Equidaz tank wheel. Okay, so we'll go get one of those. And it seems like we're all out here. Okay, well, we may not have enough parts, so let's keep going. Okay, I think that's it. If it's plenty enough, we start work straight away. That should be it, right? It's enough of now. Construction of smoker is possible. After running around as you sent us on, if you had said it wasn't possible, I have booted you out of here myself. Behold, Sadadan Bros are amazed with the power of skills of Nopon. Let the construction begin. Alright, well, let's go see it. What is it? How long is this going to take? I bet you anything if this was a scam from the start. Nopon not kidding about a scam. It's true. It's a harder to build than project estimated say and schedule look dicey, but we finished work. There's not quite enough to screw, but it's still very movable. Wow, finished already? So how does it? No, hang on. They straight up just brush a whole bunch of major issues under the carpet. Details that can wait for later. It's a time to see this baby in action. Okay, let's see. So this is a smoker impressive. Meter go in here, then press button. And smoker the meter is complete. That's amazing, but none of us want to test. We know you're going to say that. Do you have some meat ready for the inaugural smoking bin? We already a tanker machine to smoke ready. Preparation of meat is the job of friends. Why am I not surprised? What kind of meat do you think would be best? Any meat, fine. Fling it in a ball is a unclipped on a view. Sounds like it's a time for a hunting trip. Honorine, you wait here. We'll be back in a flash. Thanks and sorry for all of this.
I'm not particularly good with machines. I wonder if I could operate this.
Oh, wait, hold on. Time out. So, we had to hand over the requirement item to this Nopon. So, let's talk to the Sadadan Bros. Smoker is ready for insert a meat. Then just press button. Okay, so wait a minute. So, the smoker is right there. So, let's go interact. I just put the meat in here, Ben.
What are we giving them?
Okay, well, we got several of these meat. Alright, well, we got here into the bolt meat. Well, let's start from there. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Well, it's a guarantee that satisfaction, head. It's a stunning piece of work. And it's a smoked beautifully. And it's a tastes good, too. Now, you admit the power of skills of Nopon? Yeah, it's a slightly mortifying to admit it, but you did a good job. I know I never have been able to make something like this. No need for a stop, but please to keep showering with the praise. Praise that made the Nopon grow. It's Sadadan Bros are available for all smoking needs. I'm really glad you came to us. We can make as many smokers as need. Can you now? That'll certainly be good for colony development. Now you expect the Nopon, yes? Then it's a time for you to provide free snacks for free hard workers. Yeah, I'll do that much for you at least. In return, you can teach me the ins and outs of this thing. I can learn a lot from it. A deal. Look like everything that turned out okay in the end. Yeah, all wraps up neatly, except for one thing. Which is, how the sputter do they not fall over? Well, no, but I just want to keep on standing like that, like they're the Nopon Bros. Well, don't give me any wrong ideas. So, it says here, the Sadadan Bros invention revolutionized colony towers lifestyle. Honorine decided to accept them into the community. Okay, so here's how we completed our achievement. So we get 3,080 experience points, 770 gold, and 3 SP. And of course, we get 6 of the silver Nopon coins.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Okay, so talking to these two guys before we go end things off, I admitted that I was wrong. Nopon engineering is the real deal. I'll see to it that the things that I learned in Colony 30 will really put the tower on the map. No more flying off with a handle at the Nopon then. Oh, no worries on that front. We're all perfectly harmonious. Alright, so talking to these three. At the first we are hurt and offended by the excavation of a good for nothing, but there's actually a big smidgen of truth in. But we make great bounce back with the completion of smoking, and now you can shout loud and proud. Please to the field tummies and to the bursting.
Hey, the colony relations changed.
Okay, well, you know what, you guys? I do believe we're gonna have to call it right about here. So, wait a minute. Now we get in here is another new info. So we'll go ahead and do this last info, whatever is coming from this guard. So we'll go ahead and seek out doing later on more things on Colony Tower on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating on staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're liking the series and you want to see more of Xenoblade Chronicles free, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you'll be still up there notified to when my new and awesome videos have another way. So just making sure you guys stay tuned in, and by all means, all of each one of the description of down below. So feel free to read them step by step just to help get you started on support my channel and for the series. So that's gonna be all it for Xenoblade Chronicles free. We'll be picking up all on the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.